What happens when we die? This is the single greatest mystery of human existence. For millennia, cultures have offered answers, from the Egyptian Book of the Dead to near-death experiences reported today. But one of the most detailed maps comes from Tibetan Buddhism, the Bardo Thodol, or the Tibetan Book of the Dead. It describes an intermediate state between death and rebirth, where the soul encounters visions, some peaceful, some terrifying. What's fascinating is that veteran astral projectors describe remarkably similar realms. They claim that conscious out-of-body experiences allow them to visit these same dimensions before physical death. This suggests that astral travel isn't just a fantasy, it's a dress rehearsal for the ultimate journey. By understanding the Bardo now, we can transform death from a fearful unknown into a conscious homecoming. The Bardo is not a place of judgment, but a state of intense opportunity. In Tibetan Buddhism, it's a liminal space where the soul, freed from the body, undergoes a series of visions that are projections of its own mind and karma. Think of it like a dream that feels hyperreal, but you have no body to anchor you. The key is to recognize these visions as illusions, not to cling or fear. Historically, advanced practitioners trained their whole lives to navigate this state. But what if you could practice now? Astral projection offers exactly that, a chance to experience a non-physical reality while still alive. By learning to stay calm and aware during astral travel, you develop the skills to remain conscious during death. This isn't escapism, it's preparation for the most important transition we'll ever face. The Bardo journey is traditionally divided into 3 stages. First, the Chikhai Bardo, or the moment of death, where the mind experiences a clear light of pure awareness. If you recognize this light as your true nature, you achieve liberation. But most people are startled and fall into the second stage, the Chikhai Bardo, where peaceful and wrathful deities appear. These are projections of your own mind. Finally, the Siddha Bardo, where the soul seeks rebirth, driven by karmic impulses. Astral projectors report similar phases: the initial separation from the body, encounters with thought forms, and a pull toward familiar realms. Understanding these stages gives you a roadmap. For example, if you see a terrifying figure in an astral projection, you know it's your own fear, not an external demon. This discernment is crucial for both travel and death. The descriptions of the Bardo's landscapes and beings are strikingly similar to accounts from conscious astral projectors. Both involve floating, traveling through tunnels, encountering beings of light, and feeling a sense of heightened reality. This suggests that astral travel is a practice run for death. For instance, in the Siddha Bardo, the soul may see visions of future parents, a choice point that leads to rebirth. Astral projectors often encounter similar portals or doorways. By learning to navigate these with intention, you can practice making conscious choices rather than being swept by habit. Historical figures like Swedenborg or modern explorers like Robert Monroe documented these parallels. The takeaway: you don't need to be an expert projector to benefit. Simply cultivating a calm, aware mind during meditation prepares you for the Bardo. Every moment of mindfulness is a step toward conscious dying. You don't need to be a projection expert to benefit from this knowledge. The goal is to cultivate the right state of mind: sovereignty, love, discernment, and non-attachment. Sovereignty means being the master of your own consciousness, not a victim of circumstances. Love is the ability to connect without clinging. Discernment lets you see through illusions, like recognizing that a scary vision is just your own fear. Non-attachment allows you to let go when it's time. These qualities are essential for both astral travel and the Bardo. Practically, you can start by meditating on impermanence. Imagine your body dissolving and observe your mind's reactions, or try a simple astral projection technique. Lie down, relax, and visualize yourself floating upward. If you feel vibrations or a sense of separation, stay calm. These exercises train your mind to handle the unknown with grace. Robert J.R. Graham's 7th Journey series is a monumental epic about the soul's journey through the Bardo. It can be read as an allegory for death, purification, and rebirth. The protagonist navigates realms that mirror the Bardo stages, facing trials that represent karmic patterns. The series illustrates that the purpose of exploring consciousness is not escapism, but ultimate empowerment. For example, in one scene, the hero encounters a being that embodies his own fear, a classic Bardo test. By facing it with love, he transforms it. This mirrors real astral experiences where projecting love dissolves negative entities. The message is clear: the skills we develop now, Sovereignty, love, discernment, non-attachment are not just for improving this life. They are essential tools for navigating the great adventure that awaits us all. The series is both a guide and inspiration. Ultimately, the Bardo and Astral Projection teach us that death is not an end, but a transition. By preparing now, we can transform the final journey from a terrifying, unknown into a conscious homecoming. Imagine approaching death with the same curiosity and calm as an experienced astral traveler. You'd recognize the clear light as your own essence, navigate the visions with discernment, and choose your next step wisely. This isn't wishful thinking, it's a practical path supported by centuries of wisdom and modern exploration. Start small, practice mindfulness daily, explore your inner world through meditation, and maybe try an astral projection technique. Every step builds the inner strength you'll need. Remember, the journey after death is not separate from the journey of life. It's the same river of consciousness, flowing from one shore to another. You have the map. Now walk the path.